Hi, today I am comparing Carl Rogers' experiential learning theory and Stripling's model of inquiry. The experiential learning theory really believes that we learn by doing. And so I think that is one major connection between the learning theory and the model of inquiry because students are really learning more and learning how to research and how to go back and assess their own learning in this model of inquiry. They're learning as they go throughout the process. One major factor of experiential learning is that personal involvement and that meaningful learning. Carl Rogers believed that there's two types of learning, meaningless and meaningful. The theory states that meaningful learning is what really sticks with us. It's the longest lasting learning. It's really what intrigues us and interests us. It kind of motivates us and gets us involved with the learning process. And it really truly happens when it is significant to our interests and passions and our own background. And I connect that to in the model of inquiry, students will discover new questions and new areas of interest as they're going throughout the process and they'll discover new things that interest them and what is meaningful to them along the way. Another factor of experiential learning is that it's the self-motivation, the self-initiation. Um, Students really are wanting to learn about topics that they're interested in. That's what they want to learn more about. And so within the model of inquiry, students are going to want to research and ask those deep questions about topics they enjoy and topics that tie into what they know. I believe that a lot of the steps of both of the models really tie into one another because, especially in the latter parts of the models, the students are asked to reflect on what they've learned in this process, how they can apply it to new situations, how they can go back and research it more, how they can reflect on it and assess their own learning to figure out what they did learn and how they can use it in the future. And so that is another thing I tied into the experiential learning theory is one of their factors is it's evaluated by the learner. And the final step in the model of inquiry is that students have to reflect and self-assess about what they learned. And so that was one big key connection I made right there.